Listen to Fat Boy Moore's, Michael Moore, his gymnastics. If you were to make a movie, by the way, of Roger Moore becoming a perverse beast of what he was through some kind of chemical engineering by the KGB, this is what Roger Moore would turn into. A complete blob of protoplasmic mass, rearranged and arranged by some random biological form of insanity. I'm trying to count his chins, by the way. When he talks, his chin waggles like a pelican with a fish in its gullet.
Hold on, let me think about it. Let me think about it.
We are live.
That's a fair point. You know what?
Yeah, give me the honest answer.
Chairwoman Maxine Waters is pretty honest.
Yes,
her feelings.
but your lawyers have left now for the day, so no one's going to vet what I'm going to say. No, you are live. This is live. We are live. There is no tape delay. I'm not going to do a full De Niro on you here, but I am. Now they're really worried in the booth. God bless Robert.
I'll get to the point here where he asked the question. Watch how Moore can't answer.
Joe Biden is the center. Joe Biden is this year's Hillary. Joe Biden is not going to excite the base to get out there and vote on November 3rd, 2020. 70% of the people voting next year are either women, people of color, or young people between the ages of 18 and 35. That's 70%. Who is going to excite that 18 to 35-year-old person? Who's going to excite women and African Americans and Hispanic people? This Biden, but your question was, what about Biden in this last week? And why does he seem to be, he's there and he's not there? And he needs to be more there. The things that he said publicly are very strong.
Oh, yeah.
But it looks like he's not really wanting to deal.
China's not a problem, man.
It appears, if I could just now speak from Michigan, it appears that
you ate Michigan.
He's afraid to be out there. That there's some piece of this that he doesn't want to deal with in terms of his son and the gas company and all that. And it's okay. It's been proven that nobody did anything wrong. If he's embarrassed that.
Now, do you hear that? Nobody did anything wrong. So Hunter wasn't making $50,000 a month from Burisma. $50,000 a month, maybe $80,000, and took millions from China. And that's serendipity. He doesn't speak Ukrainian. He knows nothing about the field of energy, which is what Burisma does. But according to Carbuncle Boy here, who ate Flint, Michigan, there's nothing wrong. And you dumb Americans, especially you colored folks, because that's what they really think on the liberal side. You dumb colored people, stay on the plantation. You can't really vote for a guy like Trump who really wants to see you become successful, independent, upright, and upwardly mobile. No, you got to stay on the Democrat plantation and sing Go Down Moses. So the same Democrats that, ran the South during Jim Crow, but now they come under the flag of liberalism.
The kid of a politician got, some help. Well, I don't think anybody's sitting there at home right now.
Yeah, Hunter Biden just got a little help.
Joe Biden's son got a good job out of this?
Yeah, it's just a good job.
You think this, as you say, baseless attack by Trump has still...
Baseless attack. It's a baseless attack.
In the sense that it's kept him.
We didn't have Joe Biden on video saying, hey, man, I told him, you don't fire that prosecutor investigating my son. You're not getting $1 billion. If you don't believe me, call Obama. We have him on videotape. Could you imagine if anybody associated with Trump was on videotape? All you guys in the FBI, you think you're cute, call me. You hear me? All you scumbags, you think you're cute? Try to set traps for military heroes that risked their lives for this country and fought and bled for this country. And you have the nerve to put yourself in the same category as crooked, fat cops? Let me tell you something. You better listen to me good. There's a lot of guys like me. We ain't forgetting this. You lowest learners, you better keep one eye open at night. We ain't going away. I don't give a shit who gets elected in this next election. We're not going away. This is all going to be reconciled and reckoned. And I want you to think about that when your head hits the pillow at night. And think about what that's going to mean to your progeny. Yeah, your whole world. You have brought hell down on yourselves. You did it. And when hell comes, you know, it's going to be a funny day.
Me and Fighting Joe. You know, I mean, it's odd, that, and this is Trump's evil genius through these years, is he really is.
Watch this. He manipulates.
He controls the news cycle.
Yeah.
He controls the news cycle. Can you imagine?
And then he turns Fighting Joe into what he calls him. I'm not going to repeat it, but
You don't have to be. I'll tell you.
Sleepy, dirty Joe? Because that's what he is. Sleepy, and when he ain't sleeping, he's doing dirt.
And how Joe Biden's been sounding real quick. Here's Joe Biden.
Here's Aviator Joe.
wait a second.
Wait a second. Hey, man.
Not one single credible outlet.
No, not one credible outlet.
Assertion.
Yes. You weren't on videotape.
No comment except the president should start to be president.
Right.
Yes, again.
See that? So we don't have Joe Biden on videotape
Fighting.
threatening to hold back $1 billion when he was vice president, unless they left his son alone in Burisma and fired the prosecutor, who, by the way, Ukraine is looking into it again now as we speak. And this fat, degenerate slob, that's what he is. He's a fat degenerate, this Moore character, has the nerve to try to tell you what your eyes saw, what your ears have heard. Listen, keep eating the corn pone and just keep voting for these Dem turds. They've poisoned your water in Flint, and they try to blame Republicans. There hasn't been a Republican alive in Flint running anything for how many years? Detroit? Baltimore? New York? Are you kidding me? When Giuliani ran New York City, the city ran like clockwork. But you listen to this psychopathic liar. It's unbelievable.
This is, you don't want a Dukakis moment here when they attack your family and you're all trying to be all kumbaya about it.
See, we attacked their family, or was it them going after Trump's kids? Was it them threatening Donald Trump's grandson? When did we ever threaten any of their kids?
This. You've got to put the gloves on and you've got to go after him. And Biden should be out.
No, fat boy, you got that backwards. First of all, when we fight, we take the gloves off, fat boy. See, because you don't understand, because you never fought anything other than your dinner plate, right? And you'll probably sue the plate and fork for your obesity because you're a libturd. You have the IQ of a dead bush, but, you know, you're a grazer. And as long as you have food to stuff down your gullet, old pelican jowls, and you keep conning the people from your 30,000 square foot mansion while you dress the part of the proletariat and you sing the Internationale like you're a good little commie. You've never produced a thing but hot air and bad gas.
there every single day on this. Don't be afraid. It's okay. Your son got a good job. You know, someday Ari's son will be working here at NBC, I'm sure, if he wants to.
But I don't know.
You know,
Okay.
Now, hopefully there are nepotism rules here. I'm certain of that. But no, I'm just saying, though, that we need, all the candidates right now need to be unified and come.
So anyway, you've heard enough of this disgusting blob trying to equivocate and just keep lying. The millions of emails, the dirty servers, all the stuff that Hillary did. Ask yourself what the heck would have happened if anybody associated with a Republican had done those things. And we know Obama was behind this whole General Flynn and wiretapping of Trump's headquarters. We know it. And Obama, he's not going to get away with this. He thinks he's going to, because they have the little circus act in Washington, D.C. Well, this is bigger than Washington, D.C. now. This was outright sedition and treason. This was outright coup d'etat. We're not forgetting. So Obama, if you're hearing me, we're not forgetting. I'm not forgetting since 10/20/81, when your buddy Bill Ayers and the Weather Underground killed my two buddies, Eddie O'Grady and Waverly Brown. We're not forgetting. Hell's coming. Sleep tight.